Hello everyone, my name is Benny Ferguson, and this is the first video that I've sent to this email list. We have a very diverse list, from executive to CEOs to brokers in real estate to managers, owners of businesses, and I'm going to start sending out videos every now and then to give ideas and examples and to help you experience some of the things that I've been talking about in my writings. The point of my writings is to bring your attention to the fact that our thoughts do matter. They matter tremendously. They're actually, from my perspective, the most important thing. And my writings reflect that, with it being the point. And so this video being the first one, I want to talk about the corporate myth. The corporate myth being that skill set is the determining factor. Skill set is not the determining factor. Skill set is actually something that gets developed on top of the determining factor. All of our skills that we have acquired, learned, developed is on top of our mindset. It's on top of the mental and emotional states that we possess, that we carry inside of ourselves, and that we display on a moment-by-moment basis. Our mental state being predicated by our thinking, the thoughts that we think, and our unconscious beliefs as to what is possible, or what we label a certain type of person or a certain type of thing to be. Our emotional states. Our emotional states are the types of emotions that we carry inside of ourselves and that we present to the world. Whether our emotional states are frustration-based, stress-based, or if they're enthusiastic, or if they're joy-based or love-based. The emotional state, the mental and emotional states, are what determine whether you use your skill set to propel you forward to success and achievement, both individually and as an organization, or whether that skill set is not used to its greatest ability. Your mental and emotional states can hold you back from using your skill set. It can hold you back from success. It can hold your organization back from reaching the heights and the peaks of success and achievement that's possible. Or, as I like to say, the realization of your limitless potential, both individually and as a business. And anything that I do, it has to be an experience, because a lot of things I talk about, when you talk about your thinking, when you're talking about the mind, when you talk about mindsets, emotional states, we're talking about things that are subjective. We're not talking about things that are physical, that you can touch, like a table or a chair, cars, that type of thing. We're not talking about objective things. We're talking about ideas and things that are subjective, that are inside of us, that can change from moment to moment. But the trick is that we are able to manage these. We are meant to manage them. We are meant to control them, and we can. A real quick exercise is this. If you think of something that you're frustrated with right now, or something that's bothering you, or maybe someone that has upset you, and you get that person on your mental screen. If you just take a moment and get that person or get that situation on your mental screen, and observe the thoughts that begin to come to mind, and observe the emotion and feeling that you begin to feel. You may begin to feel angry. You may begin to feel frustrated that that situation occurred, or you begin to feel frustrated at that person. Feel those emotions. Okay, now clear the mental screen. Now I want you to begin to think about someone that you're excited about, someone that you're happy for, or a situation that happened that made you feel really great inside. Begin to get that image on your mental screen. Think about it. See the thought. Become aware of the thoughts that are coming to your mind and the emotions that you begin to feel. Okay? You're probably starting to feel good. You're starting to feel energized. You're starting to feel alive. You're excited for that person. You're happy about that situation that happened in your life. Now, erase that from your mental screen. Now, I want you to think about something. What happened to the first example? What happened to the picture or the person or the image that you had of someone that was frustrating you, or that event that frustrated you? What happened to it? It's gone, right? So what did we change? The only thing that we changed was the image, the picture that we carried in our mind. That's the only thing that changed. And you can manage and command your mental and emotional states all day long, moment by moment, by simply managing the images and the pictures that you carry in your mind. This is very, very powerful information, because what we're talking about is how we store and code information and how we represent the events that happen to us and around us. And we're talking about events in our organizations, events in our personally to us, as we relate to our employees, as we relate to our staff, as we relate to our customers, our clients. All of these things are mental and emotional states. The ones that we carry into these experiences are dictated by the images, the pictures that we carry in our mind. And you can manage those all day long, moment by moment, and keep yourself in powerful mental and emotional states. Mental and emotional states that propel you to success, that build relationships instead of tearing them down, that build relationships with your customers and your clients. And we can also dictate the mental and emotional states of our organization by managing the images that our staff, that our direct reports, that our employees, that our team members carry in their minds. And when you do that, you begin to lift your organization. It becomes an organization where customers and clients are attracted to. Parents and teachers are attracted to. They enjoy being there. They feel supportive. They feel cared for, because we as human beings pick up on the mental and emotional states that are carried by the people that we're interacting with. And so it pays to learn to manage these states personally as leadership in organizations, and to have our leaders, our team leaders, to be able to do that as well. Now, something that I've begun to do is to keep myself in a calm state, in a peaceful state, that has been tremendous for creativity and coming up with solutions and ideas that I'm sure will be of great benefit to you as well. Is that I imagine a secluded private lake. If you can imagine a secluded private lake, one that you found and that no one else knows about, and it's completely secluded, and if you can imagine a lake that's beautiful and expansive, and the water is undisturbed. If you know what a lake looks like, where the water is undisturbed, and I imagine that deep inside of my being, deep inside of me, if you can imagine behind yourself, that's where I am, and I stay there. And if during the course of the day, when I interact with people, when I interact with my children, when I have situations and circumstances appear in front of me that may be difficult or may have been difficult for the next person, that may require some type of solution or answer or creative measure, I imagine myself at that lake. And I'm there, and I make sure the water stays undisturbed. And you in leadership, you in management, as you deal with the circumstances that come up every day, as you deal with customers and clients that may have had a situation that they disagree with, as you deal with interpersonal conflict between your team, if you're able to keep yourself at that lake and keep yourself undisturbed, keep that water from being disturbed, you stay in a mental and emotional state that is powerful, that allows for solutions, allows for, again, creativity, allows for positivity, because you're not being moved by the experiences that happen outside of you. It doesn't matter what happens outside of you. You're able to keep yourself planted and rooted in a peaceful, powerful, mental and emotional state. And this is something, again, that I have begun to play with and begin to use in my own life. And you're welcome to use that as well. Or if not, what's a place that is peaceful, quiet for you? A place that is serene, that you can root your mental and emotional states in to keep you on an even keel all the time, without being on that mental and emotional roller coaster of this happened, so I'm upset and frustrated. This happened, hey, I'm excited. This happened, oh, I'm sad. This happened over here, oh, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. Human beings are on a mental and emotional roller coaster where we as leadership have to be on an even keel so that we can manage, lead, and be the example and model for our teams. The corporate myth is that skill is the determining factor. Our mental and emotional states are the determining factor. Our mental and emotional states are the foundation to the results that we get in life, to our success and our achievements, to all of our experiences. Our mental and emotional states as individuals first, and the mental and emotional state of our organization is what determines its success. That's the corporate myth. It's not skill. There's been many a person that's been successful and they developed the skills later, but they started with the correct mental and emotional state. How are you doing with that? How is your organization doing with that? Just something to think about. I'm Benny Ferguson, and I wish you the best in all that you do. Thank you.